Hey guys, Saga here, and today's video is going to be about the third and final member of the solo queue 3v3 Holy Trinity. Before we get into who the third member is and who's won the SixthSaga stickers, we're going to look at some honorable mentions. First is Zenyatta. Zenyatta fulfills the role of support. He's got wonderful sustain in his 150 damage shield that can replete, what's the word for coming back? Regenerate, that can regenerate over time. He's also the only support that can concurrently deal damage while healing. So you can just throw up your orb, sort of forget about it, and focus on doing damage. His tranquility is good in a team fight if you can survive that long. And all in all, he's a good hero. The reason he doesn't make this list is very simple, and it involves a Roadhog hook, in that if you get Roadhog hooked as Zenyatta, you get wrecked every single time. The second honorable mention, and I think one of the characters that a lot of people have on their list, is Soldier 76. In this 3v3 meta, sustain is king, and Soldier 76 has got wonderful sustain, incredible damage right now. In fact, so incredible that they should probably do something about that. And he just feels very strong, very capable. In the early game, he is very, very potent, and he can easily burst somebody down. If you can survive to the late game, he's got his tactical visor, which is pretty much an easy win. You just have auto fire, basically. You have aimbot, you catch them out in the open. And his rocket is a good long-range tool. You can get some long-range picks. You can do good things with it if you're a practice 76. The only reason he isn't on the list is because the person who wins has got some special characteristics that we're going to talk about later. But he would definitely be like my personal fourth place pick. He is so potent, he is so strong in so many situations. His ability to retreat, his run ability, which is probably the lamest sounding superpower ever, allows him to retreat, recover, and win wars of attrition. He is a very strong pick. Our 3v3 Holy Trinity third spot goes to Amari. I'm sure this doesn't surprise many people. Amari was definitely on a ton of people's lists, and the reasons that she's there are really compelling. She has a sleep dart, which controls. She can not only remove somebody from the fight, making it a 5-second long 3v2, she can also sleep dart somebody and then confirm a kill. Like, these are huge controlling mechanisms that matter. They can save her life, they can save a friend, they can kill things. It's such a strong and potent ability, and it's a bit of a difficult skill shot, but the better you are with it, the more compelling your Ana becomes, the more situations you can win that you shouldn't be able to otherwise. But the sleep dart alone is not why she makes the list. The reason is she has one unique ability that nobody else has, and that's the ability to stop healing. And in a game mode where sustain is king, to take away somebody's sustain reliably is to take away their character's main potency. Like, would you pick Roadhog over, say, D.Va if Roadhog wasn't able to regain health? Probably not. She can fight effectively from any range, she can play any role, she can DPS, she can heal, and best of all, the cherry on top, some Roadhogs have a hard time killing her with just one hook, because her hitbox is a little weird and you kind of gotta either aim lower, pull her to the side, or like yank your camera to the right. I'll explain it later in like another Roadhog thing. Before I go any further and I forget, these are the people who won. That's Crippling Stench, FSAC, and Sonolite. So the three people who won are Crippling Stench, FSAC, and Sonolite. If you'd like a sticker pack, please send me a PM with the address to send it to, and send me any necessary country codes and stuff, because I do live in Taiwan, I'm not in America, so if you're in America or in Europe or somewhere else, I need to know where I'm sending it. Alright, enough of that, let's talk about Ana. In a coordinated team attack, Ana can both deal damage while at the same time healing her teammates. One of the most interesting parts about her is the decision making. Do I want to deal damage? Would it be better to heal my DPS, or would it be better to contribute to their DPS and to end the fight quicker? Although you shouldn't play aggressively all the time, occasionally you'll find yourself in 1v1 duels. Ana can even beat a Roadhog 1v1 if you are aggressive in landing your shots, if you land your healing grenade at the right time, and if you sleep him when you need to get out of the way, or when you suspect he's about to hook you. Now, where Ana excels at the poke game, remember to never tunnel vision too hard down your scope. You always want to unscope and check your surroundings. If you tunnel vision too hard and you are just too focused on what you're doing, oftentimes people will sneak up on you or just line up a headshot from across the map and end you quick. When fighting McCree at close range, it's imperative that you land that sleep dart first. You'll be able to cleanly finish him off afterward. And if it comes to a medium to long range fight, I actually think that Ana's got a bit of an advantage. Although McCree does deal more damage per second, Ana's ability to heal herself and give herself a larger health pool to work with, and the fact that you're at a long range and there's cover available, will allow you to beat him in the long run. Sometimes shit hits the fan and position goes out the window, and then all of a sudden you're in a kind of brawl situation. Don't worry, stay calm, try to land your shots. If you miss some, try to recover, land your next shots, make them count. Sometimes all your DPS needs is the very teeniest amount of help killing somebody, and Ana is able to both either provide that role or provide helping a more substantial DPS role. Sometimes shit's just gonna hit the fan and Ana's gonna find herself in a poorly positioned brawl. Try to land sleep darts, try to land big and potent multi-hitting biotic grenades, and try to land all your shots. And if you don't, try to space yourself in a way so that your teammate can help you or you can retreat. Something that I don't see a lot of other players do a lot is go for a cross-map sleep darts. Sometimes people's positions are predictable either because they're sniping or because they're moving in a straight line, and I feel like a cross-map sleep dart a lot of the time, especially if your team can move in and take advantage of it, can oftentimes help you get that edge. Like, I mean, you're effectively making it a 3v2 for a short period of time. And even if it doesn't do anything too substantial, like you don't get a pick, nobody dies, and then they start to heal through it, at least they're back-footed by it, right? And then your sleep dart's gonna be up again before they're ever close enough for them to require a sleep to save Ana's life. An important thing with Ana is to never count your DPS out. If you are good at landing shots, don't back down from fights unless you feel like your life is really in jeopardy. I know a lot of people wouldn't try to chase down a Zarya, but I felt like she wasn't turning to face me yet, and even if she did, depending on my cooldowns and whether or not I was about to have sleep dart back up, I might take the fight anyway, because if I land enough shots now while she's weak, while she can't heal, now is the time to drop her, now is the time to take her out of the fight, and we were up already.
Teammate eliminated.
Last but not least, and one of the most important characteristics for any holy trinity of 3v3 solo queue character to have is, can they win a 2v1? And in Ana and Amari's case, surprisingly, the answer is yes. You can both crowd control somebody and outshoot somebody else, or you can kill somebody and then retreat. And by retreating for extended periods of time, waiting for your cooldowns to come back up, which this map allows, you'll be able to then take a fight with full health, with full cooldowns, where you can win. The one downside to Ana, though, in this kind of situation is that your ult, if everybody else is dead, is totally worthless, right? Everybody else's ult in the game is better than your ult right there.
Enemy has been revealed. Lights out.
Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you like my content, please subscribe. I make Overwatch content, Hearthstone content, I make some short movies, I travel the world, I do all kinds of things, I vlog too. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, please stick around. Also, there's going to be some new game content coming out soon, so if you guys enjoy other games besides Overwatch, stick around for that too. Alright guys, I hope you like this series, the Overwatch 3v3 elimination solo queue holy trinity. If you didn't see part 1 and part 2, you can find those over here and over here. Or if you guys would like to check out some of my other content, maybe some of my other Overwatch guides, you can check that out here. Or if you'd like to see one of the vlog entries, find one of those over here.